to Twitch Talks number 89. This is gonna be a pretty big stream. I originally planned on starting this 2.5 hours earlier, but I wanted to make sure I had all the research done so that I can do this stream and not make a fool of myself as it is. So this stream's premise is going to be super simple. I'm going to speedrun typing an essay on the story of Guilty Gear Strive specifically. I'm going to touch a bit on the other Guilty Gear games a little bit because you do need a bit of context to understand, but I'm probably mostly going to mention the Crusades, Dawn of Revival stuff, and the end of Xrd, like the very beginning, and then just to give a bit of context of what kind of world Guilty Gear takes place in. And yeah, I'll explain this on stream, but the rules go as follows. Again, I will explain this on stream for everyone who misses this great moment. The first rule is that time starts when I start the timer and time stops when I stop the timer. Oh, but what's the fun in that? Yeah, that's the rule of that. The second rule is that I can't start typing before I've started the timer, and once I've stopped the timer, like stopped it and called time, I'm not allowed to edit it anymore. So my goal will be to try and make as a comprehensible of a essay talking about Guilty Gear Strive as quickly as I can. Now you might be asking, am I going to use some super secret typing method with the QWERTY keyboard to get like 200 words per minute or something like that? No, I'm just going to type the way I normally do. And then try and explain it. Rule number 3, and this is mostly for me, I am allowed to use outside resources to recall details of the lore. I am putting this specific rule in because it is really hard to remember all of Strive's lore, just the story of Strive in general. You have to do it. Rule number 4, I'm not going to be touching specifically on the, let me see the story. Another story, which kind of takes place around the same time. It's separate events, but they are technically linked, but I'm not going to go into it. I'm just going to go into the main story. Because I already have a lot of information I need to remember, and I need to accurately portray that information within, like, preferably less than 10 paragraphs. And the final thing is, I am going to get this essay graded. If you want to know what that means, watch the stream. I will explain on stream. But yeah, this is a project I've been thinking about doing since late October, actually. So the origin of this idea, and again, I will yap about this on stream, is basically I took a look at Guilty Gear Strive, and I'm like, oh, this is a really cool game. I'd love to speedrun it. It's story mode or whatever, thinking it would be like Mortal Kombat 1, there's like combat situations in between. And then I go over, and it's not that, and I'm like, wait, what? Why, what do you mean there's no speedrun category? And then I look it up, and I'm like, wait, it's just 5 hours of cutscenes? What the heck? Why is it 5 hours of cutscenes? And then I went over to another Gmail account. I looked at an argumentative essay I had done 6 years prior. I'm like, this looks really interesting. Wait a minute, I could talk about the right speedrun typing an essay on the lore of Guilty Gear Strive. And that's how this insanely stupid idea got born. And I've wanted to do it for a while, but I felt I had to watch the entire thing to understand it. And eventually I just said, screw that. I'm going to get a summary of it and then try my best to transcribe that summary into an MLA format essay, which I need to actually What does that mean? It's 9th edition. 1 inch on 12 points. Yep. Double spacing, indentation. Indent the first line, 0.5 inches. I'm not going to do that. Your name, instructor names, course name. Yep. Of course. 20th October. Okay. And then 2 lines below the date, center your, do not bold or underline quotation marks found in unless it's the title of another book. Okay. And text citations. Smith 40. If there's no author, write a shortened version of the title. How to write 12. Okay. The works cited page. Okay. So, yeah, I'm just looking up how to do MLA citation. Yeah. I'm also banning, like, using any tools for this. Because there are MLA citation generators and such. I have to do the entire thing myself. I'm just gonna take a look at an image just to make sure I understand what this is. Okay, I think I understand this correctly. I'm not allowed to start typing until I start the timer on stream, but I am allowed to set stuff up. So I'm just doing that right here. Okay, everyone, greetings. I hope you all are doing well today. Today I am doing, what I would call the craziest idea I have ever done. And let's give some context before we actually get into this. So, all the way back last June, I think, I got Guilty Gear Strive, and I started playing it, and I really enjoyed it. I'm not, like, a crazy hardcore fighting game fan, but I do like fighting games, and so I wanted to do a speedrun of it, because at the time, I was thinking of, going to speedrunning, and as you can see, I have my speedrun shirt on. Just want to show you guys this real quick side tangent. I got this from Easy Speezy's charity stream this year. It's my speedrun shirt, so there we go. And I wanted to do a speedrun in the story mode, and then I noticed on speedrun.com, oh, there's no category for it, guess I just gotta make my own. Come to find out, the story mode is just 5 hours of cutscenes. What the heck? Seriously, what the heck? And so I'm sitting there at a loss, and then I look at an argumentative essay I did for school like 6 years ago. I looked at it, I'm like, wait a minute, I feel an idea cooking in the good old brain. What if I did a speedrun of typing an essay on Guilty Gear Strive? This is the most crazy idea I've ever had. I had this idea back in like late October of last year, and I just kind of been putting off the idea until now. So, yeah, that's what we're doing today. So, now I'm gonna zoom out here so you can actually see the screen. Oh, there's my speedrun timer. I should probably... Okay, there we go. There we go. We're gonna drag that to the top. So here are the rules for this speedrun. Number 1, I am not allowed to type before I start the timer. And 2, once I stop the timer to end call time, to stop the timer, I will not be allowed to make any more edits. 2, and this is by far the most important one, I have to use MLA format to do this. So if you guys don't know what MLA format is, actually, let me just pull up example document here. You're probably going to see some... So, the way MLA works is you have 12 font, you put double spacing on it, and then usually you go with Times New Roman. I'm saying I'm going with Times New Roman for simplicity. And we're going to get really fancy here. So you would put your last name. The start of the page looks like this. Oh shit, I just linked my last name. We're going to put... I am going to change this in post, by the way. I know I'm putting, oh, Eswin plays everything, but I also don't want to dox myself. I accidentally just doxed that. I will cut that from the video. But, there we go. So, it would look like this. I'm just putting my full username. This is not how you'd actually do it. But then, you'd go down here, one line. Then, I'm just showing you guys for formatting. This is a form for you guys to understand the formatting. Oh, what the fudge then? Why do I keep using my real name? I'm just gonna put my name here. Again, the only thing I'm going to change in post of this is I'm going to put a then you'd put what course you're doing. So for example, I think I don't actually do double spacing here. I do single here specifically. Then I put what course, but I don't have anything. I don't have anything here. I'm not going to put anything on courses. I'm not going to, but normally you'd put insert course here. Then the teacher, which again, I'm not going to do here, but I will do in post because it depends on whether the teacher wants his name on the thing or not. And then finally, you'd put the dates. So it would be 6/26/2026. And then you go down one line, you'd center it, and then you'd put the title of your essay here. I'd put Guilty Gear Strive Summary Plot Summary. There we go. That would be just an example. I'm just typing out an example here. I'm not doing the speedrun. This is a different document. In fact, I'm going to name this test document. There we go. That way I know what this document is. I'll probably delete it after the stream's done. And then you go over here, and then now this is where you activate double spacing. You go down here, you push tab to do an indent, and then you just start typing. This is a sentence in an essay. I am typing this to demonstrate MLA formatting structure. Again, the only things that are going to be on the actual essay are the S1 plays everything and the date of the thing, along with this up at the top. There's also a whole bit about citations, which my citation is going to be this. By the way, I am allowing this. This is the fandom wiki for Guilty Gear Strive, and I'm going to be looking at this part specifically, probably multiple times throughout the thing, to make sure I'm getting details correctly. I should clarify, I should have added this as a rule, but I'm adding this as a rule. This is a quote-unquote open book essay, because doing this closed book sounds like absolute torture. I'm actually going to... I'm actually going to move this over here. And it's going to be covering the, it's going to be covering that, and then I'm going to move my timer over. Oh, shoot. Yeah, this is a... In case you haven't noticed yet, this is a big ol' mess. So, yeah. But, and then afterwards you go down, every paragraph you do a new line, you indent it. Yeah, stuff like that. So, there you go. There's MLA formatting for... I know lots of you probably went in here expecting, oh, this dude's playing Guilty Gear Strive. Why the hell is he talking about MLA formatting? And I know this looks so unhinged, and I'm nearly 15 minutes in the stream and I haven't started yet. But yeah. One more. That's about all I have. I'm hoping to do this... Oh. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
Was that VC Sonic? No way, bro.
Yo. Also, I'm in BC. This microphone is so insanely sensitive. What the heck? Alright, here we go. I moved my computer a little bit away from the thing, so hopefully it doesn't do its thing as much. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, we are finally starting this absolute insanity.
I'm just streaming Smash right now.
Oh, that's good for you. I'm speedrunning an essay. I'm not joking about that, by the way. This is an idea I had and decided to commit to doing. Also,
I played for like, let me see, an hour.
Let me check Discord. Okay. Alright. Here we go. Also, for those of you who are like, I want to watch something other than Eswin type for an hour, don't worry, I've got you. So, on the stream, I have 3 different speedruns mashed together in a compilation. I did arcade mode speedruns, and I actually submitted one of those speedruns to speedrun.com, and I will be publicly posting it on YouTube once the stream is over, along with the actual VOD itself. I'll publish it, and then later in the day I'll publish the VOD for this stream. And then I'll get started making this into a YouTube video. It's a YouTube video, everyone. Say hi, YouTube!
Hi, YouTube!
Yay! We did someone who said... Can you do that again? I didn't have chat Discord BC on the stream.
Hi, YouTube! Oh, YouTube!
Yay! We got the hi, YouTube moment. Okay! When I press this button, when I press 1, I am officially going to begin the most crazy idea I have ever done. 3, 2, 1, let's go for a sub 90 minutes. Let's go! I'm just genuinely interested how the heck I'm going to make,
Oh, was that MC on Smash?
Yeah, oh dang.
Oh, MC's on
This dude
Smash?
sounds
That's
way
good.
faster now.
Oh, I forgot to turn on the video. Okay, so for those of you who want to watch Guilty Gear speedrunning, that's down there. Oh, right. I put double spacing. I'm not supposed to do that. It's only supposed to be single. Holy. So. Okay, I'm gonna put this. I'm not gonna reveal the teacher's
Mankind
name.
knew that they cannot change.
Duel
Duel 1. Let's rock. Slap. Duel 2. Let's rock. Slap.
Guilty Gear. It's gotta go. It's gotta go this round. soundtrack. I haven't listened to any of the soundtracks from the other games, but if Strive's soundtrack is anything to go off of, I bet they're all bangers.
If I recommend a soundtrack to you for a game, listen to the OST.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Also, I'll just say, but I also
飛びません。不用心です。
Two.
刑事
どこを見ている
便利だ。
Two.
めんどくさいな。
Slap. Duel 2. Let's rock.
ダメですか。2回目行きます。飛びます。
Two.
重いですよ。戦車空間は買いませんね。 じゃん。ほら。
Why did I do that?
立ち止まですか。
Slap.
Video. Why did I put video? I am so. I'm 4 minutes into this and I am barely done with the first sentence. This is peak content, everyone. If you want actual peak content, though, for those of you in the stream who are gaming nerds,
Mankind knew that they cannot change
Speedrun put it
society.
down in the corner.
Duel 1.
Let's rock.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Oh yeah, there's so much. I'm not gonna go too much into happy chaos that was never finished to express the purpose of turning Eno to
傷は浅い。立ち上がる。
what?
Honestly. You got one of my favorite characters in the game, Axel Lowe.
Oh yeah, Axel, the character who could literally erase the entire Guilty Gear timeline with a single decision.
Axel's such a cool character.
Yeah, he is.
Duel 1.
I hate fighting. I hate
Let's
fighting.
rock.
I started.
Slap.
Which is so
Duel
funny because in the
2.
first game he was literally the
Let's
worst
rock.
character in it was.
Slap.
Attempted to turn the entire game around. Talking and not shooting.
Mankind.
Yes.
Duel
And also,
1.
I don't really have an idea what.
Let's rock. Slap.
Sign
Duel
grab-
2. Let's rock. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Why is this? Wait.
What the?
Actually, it's still important to try because Backyard contains the Tome of Origin, which was created by the original, who happens to be Happy Chaos in the story mode. So yeah, that's a good place to start. Capable of governing which.
Duel
Also, I
1.
watched like a.
Let's rock. Slap. Duel 2.
But I will mention.
Let's rock. Mankind knew that they cannot change society. So instead of reflecting on themselves, they blamed the beasts. Heaven or hell. Duel 1. Let's rock. Duel 2. Let's rock.
Disaster called the Dawn of Revival in 1999. Disable
Mankind.
all of
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Yes, I am Speedrun kid.
Slap.
Like all electronic devices around the world in parts of
Duel 2. Let's rock.
そこで
Positive bonus.
どこを見る
Slap.
敗北と思うな最善を尽くしたと
Space Island. See.
Mankind knew that they cannot.
これが君の気をつけろ何かと
Duel 1. Let's rock.
どんどんシャイかもしれないいただきますねそこでは俺に負け
Duel 2. Let's rock.
インバイトヘッドどこどこを見てインバイトヘッドシャリアンエアラそこそこここですよどこを見てそこではない任せる幕を引くインバイトヘルはみ出たな
Man.
これがな
Duel 1. Let's rock.
あれだおっドリ痛いかもしれないしおいどこを見て高いところではないそこでは任せてお疲れ様出すぞどこを見高いところそこ高いところはスーパーシェイドスティールどこを見て大したものだ俺に負ける
Duel 2. Let's rock.
どんどん跳ねるできたありがとう任せ跳ねるいただきましょうかけて
No. Oh, stop it.
出すぞインバイトここですよお疲れ様手伝ってどこを見てるどこを見てる
I backed out. So.
ここですよインバイトヘッドやあどうも
bad idea. Like,
そこだどこを見てそうではない高いところはいかんスラッ弱いぞだから切るのだ貴様に言われるまでもない戦いが終われば
being only known.
Once there everything comes through. I've heard
Game over.
Sweet.
Arcade. Who dares to enter the mayhem? Johnny.
Turn on my stream real quick. Yeah, they got the leg playing. The last update, so
Mankind knew that they cannot change society. So instead of reflecting on themselves, they blamed the beasts. Heaven. Duel 1. Let's rock.
遅いです。シュッ狙いはシュッあらら、通りませんね。シュッともういいですわ。さて、ダメだ、
だから言ったじゃねえか
Duel 2. Let's rock.
行きます。
よっそこが
通りませんね。狙います上で
足元ついここだそこが、
はい、さてあります。帰れる。何なんですか。警察に突き出しますよ。
監視があんたなら
無理です。
そりゃ残念息抜きなら
結構
Unless you have some preliminary knowledge, basic knowledge of it,
Mankind knew that. Duel 1. Let's rock.
習うべきです。
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Hope you're doing well. I'm just doing the most insane idea I've ever had.
Mankind knew that they can. Duel 1. Let's rock. Slap.
Rehearsal complete.
Duel 2. Let's rock. Slap.
だから言ったじゃねえか。
Duel 3. Let's rock. Slap.
この10人が相手してる。あんたなかなか。
Her power. Her full power.
Man. Duel 1. Let's rock. Positive bonus. Slap. Duel 2. Let's rock. Positive bonus. Duel 3. Let's rock. Positive bonus. Slap.
Congratulations, folks. We have officially done it. We have broken. We have gone past the first meeting.
Duel 1. Let's rock. Positive Slap. Duel 2. Let's rock.
このジョニーが相手だ。
Maybe a copy crossbow again. Maybe you never know. Maybe you never know.
I forgot the double space missile! Bruh.
Mankind knew. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Okay, there we go. There we go.
よし
Slap.
あいつが
Duel 2. Let's rock.
いい
よし
れるなよ。見惚れるな。それが俺の名だ。何？せよ。おらや。そこが遅い。
Slap.
I'll play if you want.
Mankind knew that they cannot. Duel 1. Let's rock.
甘い。そこが甘い。いいよ。
Slap.
だが
Duel 2. Let's rock. 遅い。そこが。これ。て。
そこだ。ミストファイダー。エロスイド。ミストファイダー。手は。決める。そこだ。これがいいよ。
Slap!
俺が勝ったんじゃない。
Man,
また遊び歩いてこっちは太鼓という今日は
100人は
それで済むなら特に。
Duel 1. Let's rock!
それ。
Slap! Duel 2. Let's rock!
そこだ。
Slap!
ポーカーフェイスは
Duel 3. Let's rock!
踊りな。
遅いです。すみません。重いですよ。ちょっといいですか。ダメです。上です。飛びます。ちょっといいですか。飛びます。重いです。ちょっといいですか。2回目いきます。
そっか船に誘ってたんだ。
ずっと断ってますけどね。
ごめんねジョニーが浮気してると。
そんな小さい
ずっと断って。
ねえジオバーナお詫びしたいし。
眺めは
世界一を。
興味ある。
やった今日は奮発するね。
勘弁してちょう。
Once there everything comes through. I've heard
Game over.
Look cute. I need a
What's wrong?
with and a cute.
Arcade. Who dares to enter the mayhem? Slayer.
It's Team Malutic over here. We all
Having
love
a
Malutic.
war between the There we go.
Mankind knew. Duel 1. Let's rock! Duel 2. Let's rock! Slap! Duel 3. Let's rock! Slap!
これほど強く今日ところでその足取りもしやこの己のためもちろん
Passwords to that. It's so basic, bro.
Duel 1. Let's rock!
Not tonight.
Slap! Duel 2. Let's rock!
止められない時間が これを求めていた。 散歩中。
Mankind. Duel 1. Let's rock.
軽くいくぞ。
Slap. Duel 2. Let's rock. Perfect.
あくまでも
What he said, Michael? Oh, nothing.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society. Duel 1. Let's rock. Slap.
君のダンディズムを見せて。
Duel 2. Let's rock. Slap. Duel 1. Let's rock. Perfect.
頑張っ
Duel 2. Let's rock.
さいぞ。今っ
Slap.
More he can't
Mankind knew that they cannot. Duel 1.
If anyone goes over,
Let's rock. Slap. Duel 2. Let's rock.
Not tonight.
Let me just take this one.
Man. Duel 1. Let's rock.
あらやよっしょから近いね
いいぞそこ
Positive.
あや盛り上がらないね
Slap.
Go.
Duel 2. Let's rock. Positive.
くらいの資格はないってば歯をかいた
決まった
あらよ
これはどうだぜ
どうよ高いとこ苦手かいそこじゃない
軽く
やられちまったよ
Slap.
No.
the scales of Juno are two like concepts from the backyard that were entrusted to Costa. Wait, shit! I forgot a really important plot detail. I have to go back.
そこのおにぎり侍より私の方がダンディズムを介していると。そうか私たち二人を倒せたら承知
Duel 1. Let's rock. Shield. Go.
いただきないぞそして今度目からジャード今跳ねるからずっ治るおいありがしたものは返す
Slap.
出来合い
Duel 2. Let's rock.
インバ驚いここまでです。いかがですか。見事だ。お眼鏡にかないます。それにしても数世紀前に少々いや 未熟であった。出て行ったからこその結果でも。なる。可愛い子には旅をさせよう。語源はミリア君。いや。
Once there everything comes through. I've heard of such a dreamy place. Do you think my broken wings will heal? Hope so, 'cause I can't.
Game over.
Yeah. He's the hardest character in the game.
Removing the flame of
I don't know.
from soul. Oh, I'm probably gonna post a video for this and then just get
Oh yeah, they
more buffs. Be like, well, actually, you missed this part of the lore, and to them, I have to say, there is so much lore.
Mankind knew that they
You have to
cannot change.
remember for Guilty Gear.
Duel
I
1.
have tried to keep this under 10 paragraphs, and I'm probably gonna fail on even that.
見えないんだ。任せ跳ねる。じっくり。そこではない。うまいぞ。驚いた。おい、グレード。トランデーよ。大きい君に助かった。どこを見ていた？そこではない。見てます。グレード。ガードン。そこではない。おお、できた。見てます。どこを見て
Funny thing when I was trying to demonstrate how my melee works at the beginning of the stream.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
いただきましょう。骨は残る。やはりダン。
Oh my god.
Without
Duel 1. Let's rock.
飛びますね。ご用心します。ゲージ
どこを見ている？
便利だ。めんどくさいな。
Duel 2. Let's rock.
ダメですよ。2回の行きます。飛びます。重いですよ。戦車通過すいませんね。あ、じゃん。ほら。
why did I do that?
あ、嫌いですか。
I think I can hit the sub 90 minutes, but if I did,
Arenas goes up to 3.
but I glazed over a lot of details.
I don't like lag.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society. Duel 1. Let's rock! Duel 2. Let's rock!
Happy camp.
傷は浅い。立ち上がる。
I'm so cringe for putting that pun in.
Oh, everyone plays against Sonic Online.
I put.
That's true.
I did the primary, with my essay.
Duel
I
1.
the last sentence.
Let's rock!
I know that.
Slap! Duel 2. Let's rock! Slap! Mankind.
Okay, I'm fine. I'm just.
Duel 1. Let's rock!
Hello. I'm almost done here. I am just. Yeah. You wanna know I'm doing? I am typing in. Whoops. Whoops. Sorry. All of that has been because the being. Oh, right. I'm this. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry. loading. Rah! I am so dumb. This is just one audio issue right after another. I'm tweaking. I'm just tweaking. Yeah, this is an essay on Speedrun Drives story mode. I am almost done with it. I am just putting in the citations.
And then Rory, when he gets defeated, he's like,
Duel 1. Let's rock.
There we go. Hello, Todd. I'm gonna review the essay real quick and make sure there's nothing that I don't want to change about it, because I can't stop this. I can only change this part right here, which I'm gonna change in post, because it pertains to real life people like that. Okay, let's start reading the essay from the beginning. I'm gonna mute here for a second to do something on stream. Okay, we are going to go through this, through the beginning, and I'm going to see if I want to change anything about this. Okay, here we go, Guilty Gear is a video game series developed and published by Arc System Books. The newest game in the series is Guilty Gear Strive, which contains the story mode and continuing the plot of Guilty Gear Xrd. Below I will recount a couple of really important details of the world of Guilty Gear before summarizing the plot of Guilty Gear Strive story mode. To start, in the world of Guilty Gear, there exists a parallel dimension called the Factor, which is capable of governing all reality discovered by a person known as the Original. He sealed this into a book called the Origin. He also created a robot called the Universal Will to internal happiness and gives you an hour of it becomes the main antagonist of the series. It then causes a disaster called the Dawn of Revival in 1999, disabling all electronics in the world, forcing humanity to turn to magic to replace it. A few years later, a few scientists start to experiment on what would be known as gear cells, and one of them, that man, decides to create a gear called Justice as a failsafe against the militarization of gears. Can you believe it? Some are break just a week. What's that quote from? However, this creation is hijacked by the Universal Will and starts a century-long war known as the Crusades. Eventually, Soul Bad Guy, aka Frederick Bolsara, and a number of other characters defeat the Universal Will, leading into the events of Guilty Gear Strive. I glossed over, like, most of the other games. 3 weeks after defeating the human avatar of the Universal Will, Ariel's a creation of Batman called... Ariel's, a creation of Batman called Eno, breaks into Illyria and tracks some... Ariel's, technically, I should probably edit that, because Eno was not created by that. I need to edit that. There we go. Oh, that. Oh, wait. I need to... Why am I doing this? Why am I... Again. I'm going through this and reading this because I did not... I would have had that massive... It's originally Christmas, not summer break. Okay. I don't know where that quote's from still.
Duel 2.
It comes in extraction from something from Heroes, a being only known as Batman Chaos. Meanwhile, Batman, who is actually named off guard for it, surrenders himself to U.S. government right before the G4 summit. A gathering of world leaders where current U.S. President Bernie desires to declare the reason that Asuka wants to do this is to erase two things. Help a warrior and Soul Bad Guy. The president decides to ask Soul Bad Guy for help with security during the summit, after turning the enemy. Bounty, Soul Bad Guy is summoned by a longtime rival of his, Kai Kisi, who informs him about Ito's break-in and summoned from the U.S. to participate in his G4 summit as a knight, and is responsible to go on vacation instead. Ito, after having spread Happy Chaos, requests him to return the power he stole from her, and Chaos agrees to do so, mostly for the drama. While they drive, they ruminate on their plan to steal the Totem of Origin from Asuka so that Ino can gain her full power again. They decide to get some manpower to deal with Soul Bad Guy, since if he shows up, the plan will be ruined. To this end, Happy Chaos brings a vampire samurai called Nagori Yuki, who has the necessary powers and equipment to deal with Soul Bad Guy, and forces him to help him.
So instead of reflecting on themselves, they
During
blame
this,
the
Axel Loa,
beasts.
character with unique time travel abilities and a special relationship with Ino, comes to warn Soul Bad Guy that something bad is about to happen in a nearby city. After freeing Nagori Yuki and speaking to Axel for a brief time, Ino allows herself to be captured by Illyrian forces to distract the heroes from Happy Chaos's plan. It's like from some video of a girl saying it happened. Ah, okay. Oh boy. Again, I'm just reading through this to see if there's anything that doesn't sound cogent. If you don't know Guilty Gear lore at all, this is gonna sound like a bunch of rambling, incoherent nonsense. And to that I say, I am so sorry. The heroes attempt to interrogate Ino to discover her plans, but get nothing from her. Meanwhile, Soul Bad Guy, Chip Zanif, and Angie and Ito have a confrontation with Happy Chaos, but are unable to stop this. Knowing this, Soul decides to go to G4 to act as extra security and keep Totem of Origin safe. However, once G4 starts, Happy Chaos comes in and takes control of the entire White House security. Sorry, I need a drink of flavored water, otherwise my throat is gonna just get parched. He then takes the attendees of G4 hostage with the intent of getting Vernon to open the room Asuka's currently in, but is interrupted when Soul Bad Guy comes in and rescues Vernon. Before they can escape, however, Happy Chaos activates Project Hirnanog, which is actually just the White House being able to fly, and directs it towards old Mexico, where it risks getting shot down and starting a war with nations. Soul Bad Guy and Vernon make their way down towards Asuka's escape room, which is also an escape pod. During this, Nagori Yuki and Soul get into a fight, and Nagori Yuki frees himself from Happy Chaos' influence, but he's blown up before he can reveal Happy Chaos' weakness. While trying to redirect the narrative, Asuka comes to the conclusion that Happy Chaos' true identity is the original, the creator of magic himself and Asuka. Asuka manages to trick Happy Chaos into entering the safe room he was designing him and ejects him from the White House. After this, he decides to allow Soul to fight him, which has been one of Soul's primary goals throughout the series, and it ends with Asuka removing the flame of corruption from Soul Bad Guy. Unfortunately, the person they ejected was not actually Happy Chaos and simply a body double and used to. I like consuming liquefied ice. Me too. Double he used to fool the hero. He then takes the real Totem of Origin, which is fused with Asuka Art Origin. Chaos sacrifices himself to restore Ito's power. Ito then reveals her magical command, all which would lead to the destruction of the current system. And worse, since Soul doesn't have to play with corruption anymore, he can't do anything to stop it. Without the flame of corruption, the only other thing that could stand a chance against it, is the scales of judo, which were originally implanted in Justice, but were eventually inherited by Kai Kings. That's the simplest way I can explain that plot point. It is so convoluted if you actually dig into it. Eventually, Vernon and Nagori Yuki arrive to assist the heroes in defeating Ino. Using his weapon, the Outrage, Soul hits Ino's weak point in her right palm, leading to her destruction. She decides to bring Axel's girlfriend Megumi to the current time in her last The story ends as various characters. I can get that. As various characters. There we go. Go their own ways. The sole bad guy now going by his real name, Francisco Sara, really good luck to visit Austin. He was defeated with Cougar quality constructed his bill, saying he needs to be lost. Crusades, Axel reunites with his girlfriend, and somehow Happy Chaos returns. That is the end. I cannot bother to write anything else. So, and then there's a citation. 3, 2, 1, time. 1 hour, 25 minutes, 4 seconds. I call time. There's my time. 1 hour, 25 minutes, and 4 seconds. I'm finally done with this. I never want to speedrun writing an essay ever again. This was a terrible idea. Why did I think this would be fun?
Duel 1.
I'm gonna turn off the video. Now I'm going to do something actually fun and something that's not just straight up clickbait.
Man, low-key, I want to make a video of me rating my favorite peach skins. That'll be good.
All of them are gonna be a 10 out of 10, and I wonder why.
Nah. I just thought we'll say anything.
Still not sure how you fall head over heels from this.
Oh my god.
Okay, I'm gonna turn.
Nah,
I'm not gonna turn. Okay, I'm gonna go on stream break real quick. I'll be back,
Alright, let me call Seaboard
but
real
when
quick,
I'm back,
and
I'm
then I'll
going
see
to be doing.
that's so funny. I might get that one now. I might get it.
It's okay.
Even worse than
I'm
the
gonna
actual
try and
transformation.
make this
Oh,
work.
wowie zowie.
Wowie
I will
zowie.
play it.
No.
Wowie
I would
zowie.
play.
The best
I might
hot
play
dog
it
in history.
someday, but
Bucket,
today's
yeah.
not that day.
What do you
Give me a
mean?
yay.
That DI
Wowie
though.
zowie.
I'm gonna
I have no idea what's happening, so I'll pretend that I know.
guilty gear.
My
Wow.
piece definitely
This.
gotten better.
Yeah, just for that VD, I hope there's one for Peach.
Oh my god.
Good thing I don't hate it.
No.
That's
Okay.
not what I wanted to do, but sure.
It's so hard facing Mario against Peach. It's weird. Oh my god.
In my opinion.
Global hotkeys. I would do a blood sacrifice to experience it again for the first time. Bro, that's
Especially
crazy.
since my
Chill.
Mario is
Chill.
so good, right?
Chill.
No, you're right.
Yeah, that's pretty
You're
good.
right.
Someone on my
Sacrifice
stream was
Mario.
saying how much they loved
Facts.
one
Every
shot,
character is
and they
perfect.
legitimately
Every
said
character
they
has
would
something
do a
that's
blood
annoying.
sacrifice
Every
to
single one.
experience it again for the first
Chill,
time.
Constant.
I am quoting them on
I mean, I
this.
use Palu, so I can't complain. My character's the definition of annoying. My character's annoying
Anyway,
for sure.
give me a.
We
You
got
pick
those in the
random.
airs. Back air
Ooh,
and
y'all
dash attack being
Okay.
invincible. Up air barely being contested. I got my
Can we
side B. I got my neutral B. That deals like 15% damage
I love mods in this game.
when all three of the beams hit.
It's how good the game is.
cannot wait to
I
Back air can poke.
I will
Forward air's
play it
also
on
really
this
quick, and I can be
channel.
safe from it if I space it a bit.
I'll play it on stream someday if that
Smash
makes
can
you
also
feel
2
better.
frame.
I'll be sure
Down
to.
tilt can 2 frame.
Hopefully you'll
Lingers
know.
a bit.
It's just that good.
Disadvantage. You can just down air.
I'll. Yeah.
Mario may have lost his down B.
We're
from
gonna
Melee,
end the
but at least
stream
he
with
still
an
has his down
actual
air.
speed run. Hey, we're playing Guilty Gear Strive. We're gonna do an actual speed run.
Oh, don't make me get on Guilty Gear Street. Don't get me. I'll get on Guilty Gear Strive. I'll do it. I will do. I have to update it probably, but
Yes.
Almost.
We're gonna be playing my favorite character in the game,
It's over.
I'm dead.
Nagoriyuki.
That's crazy.
Come
You
on.
went for the
nice.
double kill.
All right, we're gonna start the run here. 3, 2, 1.
I
Oh,
was
thank.
fucking dead.
I would send you
Nagoriyuki's a
money
pretty good
to buy it
character,
if I
not
wasn't
gonna lie.
poor. I
Sorry.
can buy it myself. You don't need to send me money. There's no need to do that.
The other way.
Oh my god, Two Peach, this is what the world needs. Two Peach. Oh man.
Nope. Nope.
I'm not
Watch
in a
random pick
competitive
Peach.
mood.
Imagine.
So I'm going random.
Oh, okay, it's a wolf.
Playtime's over.
You know I'm a casual stick
Hey, look, it's
compared to the
sticks.
rest of you.
Playtime's over.
Playtime's over.
Hey, you don't have a
As
master
you-
mode?
As
Oh,
a chicken end,
no,
way.
no,
Look,
No, I do.
it's
I do.
Bert,
You'll
You
see
do?
it.
how the freak is it going, man?
Freaking
It looks like it's normal, but trust me, there is a
All
mod
right,
for it.
I
If
went
you
through
go to
this
the last
first
block, you see,
interaction.
Like the Kingdom Hearts mural.
I
You'll
lost
see.
a bunch of time, but
You'll see.
As a joke, by the way.
Shadow jump scare.
Hey, look, it sticks because it's a fur. I have a
Actually,
joke.
unless
No.
I know how to play Nagoriyuki fairly
Baby.
well. But
if it doesn't show,
But
I'll
I
just
don't
tell you
care.
what it is.
I'm
If it
one,
doesn't
I
show
don't
up,
care. They're peak anyway. They're the pig
if
and
it
the
doesn't
pig.
show, I'll tell you.
I struggle with
Oh,
DP
wait,
inputs. That is not a good strength of
Wait,
mine.
wait, I don't like where
And
this is
unfortunately, one of Nagori.
Turn
Ow!
going. Okay, buddy. Buddy, okay, no.
What I do?
Okay.
What I do? What I do?
What I do?
What I do? Ouch.
Shit. There we go.
Ooh.
That was really bad, by the way. I was being insanely reckless with his tools. You're not... I literally gifted one shot to everyone I could.
I'm so
By the way,
happy.
just as a side note, you're not supposed to spam Nagoriyuki's moves like that. You're supposed to be more calculated than what I just did there. I did that because me have monkey brain. Anyway.
Monkey brain.
Brr.
Oh, shiz. shoot. Yeah. What you just saw me with is a move that I can use.
But you join in now, Brandon?
That's what I will, kinda.
He's the mid exterminator, anyways.
Okay, so
There's a
2
reason why
minutes
I'm
into.
using Terry.
Oh shoot! I locked myself into the hard route. I'm gonna
Oh, yeah, I got my
probably.
Terry mod, so we'll see what slot you picked. Even though it's probably always going to be gold.
All right.
Yeah, I use the gold.
Gotcha.
I use the Terry a lot. I used to
Let's
use
do this.
Black and Silver quite a bit.
I think my MJ is the black one. Like the all black one.
I have a hard time fighting. Whoa!
No.
Yeah.
It's adorable.
Move. Yeah, I agree with really
You're schmoving.
cute little dog. Oh,
I
thank
think
you.
so many. I found something adorable, chat.
Wait, what's adorable?
Oh,
I
so
was thinking
cute.
wolf, like fox wolf.
No, literally, that's
Ring, like
There we
So
go.
cute.
Yeah,
So
that's my
cute.
entire game plan with
And
the
make sure I fix
Goriyuki.
this after, as usual at the end.
Is
I'm
just
kidding, by the way.
spam slash and heavy
Are you
slash
gonna-
at every
I'm
available
sorry,
What even is a
opportunity.
1x1 Lego piece?
What,
At your
what,
base.
is, what even is a Lego 1x1 Lego?
What do you think about my P? My P's getting better for you?
I think it's getting better.
Get on out of here. That's what the queso.
I'm pretty sure it was queso.
It
Did
is
anyone else
queso.
remember when
Ooh.
queso?
That was yeah. I said
There we
queso.
go.
Now queso's
Oh yeah, I
funny.
in Melbourne.
There we go.
I respect queso. Bro was so funny.
Nice. Also, I know what Rowan cancels
Hold on,
are.
hold on,
I
hold on.
don't use them because
If I
I'm
can
not
get my
very
spot
good
back,
at
I'm gonna
using
switch
them
random
properly.
if y'all let me get my spot back.
Oh boy, here we go. Who's not going to let me get a spot back?
I mean, if you don't, that's fine too.
I got it, don't
but,
worry.
you know.
All right.
I'm not gonna press the start button.
Here we go. Match 3.
Don't be sexy.
We're at 4:31, so we're making really good time here. I'm trying to beat my PB with Nagoriyuki.
Get out.
Chico, bring her.
Get out. Move.
Shit, it's getting out so low.
And then Josh has to go after
I'm
him.
not very good in this matchup at all.
I'll sit here. Then it's Josh.
Shoot. Okay, that's my fault. I whiffed that move and I tried approaching from the air. Why did I do that?
Press the A button right away. It's crazy.
Leave me alone.
Robin.
No. Anyway.
Fire Emblem.
What do you mean no?
Hey, I got Roxas. What do you mean? That's not Sora. I got Roxas. I mean,
And I can't burst out of it.
I'm not. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not gonna do that. I mean, technically.
You're banned. You're banned. Funny, because didn't his father...
Why did I do that? Why did I try creating space?
Didn't he do that? I swear he did
here.
that. Which would be funny as hell if he did like $100 donation and then just roasted his son on live stream. Oh, nothing's
My
gonna
brain
compare
is
to
not bringing today.
Sony boosting that up.
Also saw a new song.
There we go.
So good.
That was really close. Again, very reckless of me to do that, but I did. Okay.
I wish I could
Let's back away. Do that. Rush him.
I'm on disconnecting. Damn. It's still like 100 degrees out.
All right, I'm low on blood rage. No, shoot! I tried mashing the.
Did you guys see the image? You should look at it when you get a moment.
Wonderful. So that wastes like 2 minutes. That's
I was
wonderful.
looking for an Oshawa wallpaper on Google and I found that.
Why? I tried.
Look at him! Oh my gosh!
Wait, what's the Pokemon name again? I forgot.
The water
Oshawa.
is crazy as.
Ah, that's not what I wanted.
Hey, I'm so Pokemon down. Like, what do you
That would be
I don't watch Pokemon like I used to.
Nice
I'm
Gen
cool with that.
5 water type starter It evolves to Duat, and then
I
evolves
literally
again
cannot.
at level 36 to the goat.
Wonderful, and
Samurai.
I'm high on blood rage, so I
Hold
can't
on,
use
hold
the
on.
tele.
I do like the only one you'll ever see me use in if I play Gen 5.
There we go.
Oh, I got hit by the pack exit.
Glad I'm done with colors.
I'm trying to.
I want to touch that game again.
But wait, I'm trying to get a Wi-Fi safe music pack. That's the next thing I want to get is a Wi-Fi safe music pack.
Dash attack. No.
Oh, good DI.
Okay, that's enough. That's enough. Shit.
Now it's gone again.
There we go.
I thought I carried it. Dang it.
There we
Nice,
go.
GG's.
Perfect.
I'm surprised I lived for that long.
Ooh, that was close.
I don't know the Sora and
I'm at
Arrow
8
loops.
minutes.
I don't know how to do those. I can't do it fast enough. I gotta like mash double jump and then dash.
Okay.
I just can't
How
do
am
it
I
fast
still in
enough and then do a
extreme mode?
fast fall.
Why am I still in extreme mode?
So cute.
Why? Item facing against Testament. This is not good.
Alright, I'll see how this goes.
Waluigi.
Okay, so that move doesn't beat it. That's my fault for doing that, I guess.
Misarel.
Why?
Oh?
I should have just thrown at the beginning.
We hit that pounded noggin.
Why is this?
Yahoo!
Villager. And Luigi.
Luigi. Mario, Luigi, and a Donkey Kong. Alright.
Here's the tree. I say let it die. Let it die, let it die. Let it shrivel a bit.
Let it shrivel a bit. Alright.
Why? That's an over.
I feel like if I were to make a joke, it'd be unfunny, but if other people made a joke, it'd be funny.
That
That's
is
just the
so
reality.
unsafe. Okay,
if I
that
do
was
it, it's unfunny, but when other people do it, it's funny.
not the most.
I somehow lost my DS again.
Not the DS, bro. And also, no, the jokes are funny. Literally make people laugh. And oh.
Huh? Wait, what were you gonna say?
How about a bowling ball? Wait, what?
What were you gonna say?
Where'd you get that?
Wait, I didn't know if you were talking to me or not. What were you gonna say?
Oh no, I was. No, your jokes are funny.
Oh.
There we go.
Oh.
Luigi
Ooh.
Ah, that's Pokemon, man. Luigi. Luigi. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay, we got Eno.
Yo, my rhythm is semi off and semi good. Like, bro.
Welcome to Smash Ultimate.
Skate.
Where one moment you do good, and the next moment you get 3-stocked. It happens.
Welcome
it's
to
sad.
the
It happens.
underground. How was the fuck?
Can't wait to meet you. Enjoy the animatronic family.
That's crazy.
It was not necessary.
I'm saying though.
It was just to make sure.
Just to make.
There we go.
Very big reassurance that you were down.
They can
Now
recover
that
five
was a
different ways.
now that
You
was a
made sure I
really good
dead
round.
five
That was a really
different
good.
You gotta make sure. But yeah, no, they gotta fix Luigi's recovery though. For real, they should.
I think you gotta make sure, just a hunch.
My DS is still missing. I'm gonna have to.
I don't like. I don't know. Where'd you put it last time?
Oh, Cheetah!
Also, I still gotta show Flash my mods. I still gotta do that. I don't know why I'm not doing it.
Yeah, I don't know why the UI for the Arrowlay Kirby looks like that. I'm gonna be.
And
real.
that, my
Some of them
ladies
do
and
look kinda
gentlemen, is
goofy,
why I
but
don't
hey,
use
the mod
Roman
still
cancels.
works, so who cares? Oh, yo, hold on. That with the Terry hat? Hold on, that actually kind of looks clean.
There we
I
go.
like that. That actually looks cool. That looks so cool.
Also, I got the melee voice for the melee and brawl voice
Yep.
mod for Kirby.
Oh, nice. I got that one too.
Anyway,
Yeah, I love it.
I might get a different voice for other characters too.
Nagoriyuki
Want me
versus
to recommend you
Giovanna.
some? I
This
got
is
you.
a matchup
Yeah,
I've got a
Alright.
fair bit of
some
experience
laser
with this
that
one.
helps too.
DDD, get the brawl voice. Lucario, get the brawl voice if you like that more.
Most of the time, she's the second opponent
Pokemon
you
Trainer,
face.
the brawl voice is
So I've
sweet.
done her on a stream,
Same
and
for
I'm doing this
Squirtle,
on an
Ivysaur,
easier
Charizard.
difficulty.
So basically, just the brawl voice.
Lucky.
Not
You
for
are so
everyone, but
lucky.
I don't know. It just depends. Like for Link, get his Ocarina of Time like voice / melee voice.
I'm trying to get mod, like at least one mod for every character.
You can, sure. Actually, with
There
the
we go.
Metropolis update, they made it to where the boot time is much faster, and I love it. So all the mods I have, it loads really quick. I'm so
How
happy.
much mods do you have? I never really knew.
You don't want to know. You don't want to know.
Yes
And
is the
how the
correct
fuck?
answer.
And how the fuck are
Yes.
you able to run them all without your game fucking not working?
Simple. A lot of trial, a lot of error. But hey, we finally got to a point where everything works. That took so long, by the way. That
That's
took so
good.
long. You have no idea. Look. Oh my.
I love my mods so much.
I love
I'm
my
just
mods too,
No.
Oh,
which is
what
kind of
was
why I
the
didn't
game?
change anything.
I need to probably
glad
vary my
that everything
technique up a
worked.
bit more. I should probably...
Yeah, that's always the thing. I thought
Okay,
mods switched for
stage
4 years.
7,
Yeah, I'm still
Kaikish.
anxious to add something new.
This is not my favorite matchup, but...
When I had my modded Switch, it was like in 2022.
I didn't do
It
that.
was my birthday, 2022.
That's what the casuals do. They say down B for the win. Like that one person I knew.
Yo, MCP for the Kirby mod.
Wait, let me see. Oh yeah, you showed me that one. I like it. I like the color of it. It looks so good. Yeah.
I feel like
I was just standing.
Kirby's kind of a difficult character to put mods for if you want to put like, a hat or something, because the copy abilities. But there are some mods to make it where they're compatible with them.
Well, I didn't put the mods for the hats. I put the art style Kirby for all of them. There was
there
pack.
are mods for the hats. There actually are some mods. Like I think there's one mod where
There we
depending
go.
on like what ability it is, it changes to the actual Kirby ability. Like for Link Kirby, Bro turns to Sword Kirby. It looks so good.
But like I have the pack where it's like all of the Kirby's.
This is a
that have, like,
standing low,
art
which is
styles that I have
absolutely
OG.
disgusting.
So
Ooh. Yeah, this is OG Kirby. I got that one, but mine's green. And I have the Kirby 64
All right,
one.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, I like that one. I like the expressions that Kirby makes with it too. It's so good.
Why I do that? Why I think I could do that?
What other mods? Like what other voice mods would you probably want?
Is there custom voice mods for Yoshi?
I'm sure there is. I haven't really looked for Yoshi. Yoshi, I just kept the way it is because these are the old Yoshi voice clips.
There we go.
You're hearing them right now.
Nothing wrong with a good old spin.
Yeah, I'm sure there is.
Okay, time for Nagoriyuki.
There's some, but there's some for Bowser and Donkey Kong that
I'm doing better than the last time I did this. It's not as good as my Slayer run, but...
Okay.
Just so I can take a break and add mods.
Honestly, yeah. Remember, don't add too many at a time. Don't be like me.
Oh.
That doesn't go well.
So what, dumb? I'm kidding.
Yeah, Boss Nagoriyuki is... Okay, what if we took Nagoriyuki and eliminated all the downsides of Blood Rage?
I thought it was cooked. Now I'm cooked. There we go.
I have 4 there, I tell you.
Alright, well, I'm gonna leave so I can gather myself.
Go get the mods.
I love how I don't have to fucking eject the SD card every time I want to. Every time I want to add a mod.
depends if you don't, as long as your switch doesn't die, you're good. Or
Because
if you
I
power it
have,
off, it goes back to stock.
because I have
Maria.
the USB file transfer thing, so I could plug it into my computer and I could transfer files out and add files
Oh
that way.
wait, you got that from the home menu?
Yeah, it's on the home menu.
Dang, so that does work. I guess I don't have to go to Hecate after all. Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. I go to
So,
Hecate just in case.
well, that it has worked for me, so I know I could
Yeah,
add
it could
mods
work.
that way.
Well, that's good.
So I don't. I'm thinking of getting what you said. Every mod you said. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna get any additional mods, but I am gonna get.
That's up to you.
I gotta like. There's so much I want to do with this now that I'm finally back in the modding scene. So I'm playing it by ear at this point.
What?
Okay.
But yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Allow me to demonstrate.
Yeah,
You are
also,
not violent. Allow me to demonstrate.
yeah, also he could use
I
his
love a chance to grow.
he could use his
Allow me to
teleport to cow. No, 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 no. Ah.
Allow me to demonstrate. Modern Yoshi voice. Oh boy. Modded Yoshi voice? Yo, that's actually cool. Hold on. Modern Yoshi voice. Let me see what this is.
No, no.
I saw it.
You okay?
What happened?
I don't know.
Oh yeah. Wait.
I lost it.
I think I had something similar to what I have now. Hold on.
Can you do the Zelda teleport cancel?
Hey, you are really good.
I can barely even get it. Yeah, you gotta get like a certain angle. You have to be so precise with it.
Why did you do
If
that?
you don't, yeah, it is so tough.
Stay there.
I can only like do it like on the bottom of that stage. That's pretty much it.
Nice. That's so good.
Oh no, I cannot do it consistent. I only know like the area.
It's not gonna be stupid and jump.
I might have figured out how to add the Mario and Luigi combo effect mod. I might have figured it out.
Holy.
Without it like conflicting with your mods. I might have figured that out.
I mean, it shouldn't what mod would even conflict with?
Like if you have another effect mod, like you know how it has the effect file, it might conflict with that.
It
So
shouldn't. I don't think I have any other ones.
If you have another effect file, like it would conflict with that. So yeah, you just gotta figure that out.
I was thinking of getting the Mario and Luigi combo thing, but I don't know. I feel like over time it would just get annoying.
I like the
There we go.
Good,
oh, thanks.
great, awesome, outstanding, amazing. Okay, wrong game, but still.
Get out. I'm kidding.
That'd be nice if
What
they
do you
have that
mean,
too.
get out?
But I don't think they have that mod yet, unfortunately.
Dang, so rude, streamer. Come
No,
on, stream.
I meant to block.
I'm not streaming. Get out right. I'm kidding. I'm joking. I didn't.
I'm Mr. Streamer. Come on now.
Yo.
Well, you're also a streamer, so doesn't that count for you?
Ooh, Ken.
I am the Mr. Streamer. What are you
Why
talking about?
do you get to do that?
I'm all blocky now.
I'm dead.
I'm turning everyone's birthday date that way. It'll be easier for me to remember.
Wait, is it already 5 days? God damn.
5 days to just
I'm dead. Dang it.
I'm dead.
That came quick. I'm not gonna lie. That came quick.
Oh my.
Yours is way better than mine.
There we go. Somehow I won that.
Now yours are way better.
Oh boy.
What else could I get?
What else can I get?
Oh, you did the drag down. Nice.
Okay,
Oh.
I'm not gonna do Ryan's birthday day.
Wait, this is actually fire. Hold on.
Well, with that
Oh
game
my!
over, I'm going
I
to end
messed
the
up
stream
again.
here,
Don't you? Why'd you
people.
say?
Thank
Nah,
you
this
for
is it. Dang
watching.
I
dang
wanted
it.
to save you.
If
We gotta
you're
talk about no
watching the
PGs.
VOD,
GG's just fine. Yeah.
thank
Shoot.
you.
I'm
And
so mad at
also,
myself
again,
there. No.
turning this into a YouTube video within like 3 weeks from now. So, yeah.
I embarrassed myself in that match.
Anyway, see y'all
Man.
later.
Oh.